Oh yeah, oh yeah. You want to sell out African soldiers? African soldiers to pop.
A warm and pleasant good morning, and it pains my heart
Soldiers now.
to be the oldest African republic.
Some are dead and some are living.
And look at our lawmakers into fist fight. I'm not too sure I will allow my son to watch this or my daughter to see this video. It's a sad note for me. I don't know about you, but it is. What Nick News says sometimes, it is what it is. This is our foundation, a very corrupt foundation. We continue to build this country on. Well, I'd like to say welcome to the Positive Show. My name is Fan Fomba. Shortly, Martina Nenuntuba will be here. But I'm going to sample your views this morning. Let's talk. I'm going to do. Who will be our African soldier? Who is our Liberian soldier? We cry for change, and when change begin to surface, and then we turn our back on change. And so today is the weekend edition of the Positive Show, the 18th of the 10th month, 2024. A lot of things we will talk about, but topping our agenda this morning is the infight amongst lawmakers. It's so sad. And so welcome, Martina Tuba just arrived, and so we're going to do the talking this morning together. Now, what's what this morning says, being grateful is an attribute of a human. And so I believe that. We'll take a break, we'll come back, we'll bring our traffic alerts, our reminders, and then we'll get go on talking. Welcome to the Positive Show.
The way you can be making your face, you get also.
You boy, I need money quick. I get too much expensive on my head this month and right and I get.
So like everything I will tell you, tell Momo loan, man.
Momo loan? Mobile money get bank now?
No, Momo loan like some kind of question loan mobile money can give you. You can borrow up to 20,000 Liberian dollars at a very low interest rate and pay in 7 days, 28 days, or 30 days.
You joking?
So you see phone in my face? You gotta give me your phone, man. That star 156*6#.
It's like ABC. For how do I pay back?
Let's see when you credit, man. Just that star 156*6# and select repay loan. Pay the poor money back.
I can credit again tomorrow?
You can borrow power. See your ways.
Whatever you need that little bit of money for, Momo Loan here for you. Dial star 156*6# today and take a loan.
MTN.
What is better than free? Nothing. Free is better than 1%. Doing any transaction with MTN mobile money is free. We pay your fees for you. No more adding extra money when you are sending money to friends and family at any agent point. So, join over 1.2 million Liberians doing the transactions on the most trusted, reliable, and #1 mobile money service provider in Liberia, MTN Mobile Money. Dial star 156# and start transacting today with MTN Mobile Money. Mobile money, da baby, eh?
MTN.
Can do my big survey, I can credit for Momo. No need to worry. Anything you do a Momo, you will get one. Anything you do a Momo, you will get one.
Hey, I take it all.
You say wedding?
Hey, yeah, I pump it.
What happened? Where your problem?
My Mary, you talking to the latest landlord in town.
Where 1 year?
I just win one whole big house from the Lone Star Recharge and Pump It promotion.
You say wedding?
2-bedroom house.
Wait. I don't believe it.
Yeah, oh man, people winning motorbike, smartphone, TV, soft drink, data, credit, even mobile money every Friday in the draw.
Recharge and bump it. Simply recharge Lone Star airtime or data by scratch card or mobile money bundle to win credit, data, packs of Coca-Cola, smartphones, TVs, motorbikes, and a big one or brand new 2-bedroom house.
Hello, Lena. That's Shiggy.
I've been trying to call you. The rent money say he sent, and I get.
I've been raising a party. I Lena now. I'm paying money again.
Simply recharge Lone Star airtime or data with a scratch card or mobile money bundle to win Baku.
MTN.
Whoa! MTN mobile money now do it again, oh. For the first time in Liberia, you can send money from your phone straight to Africa, Ghana, Sierra Leone, Guinea, Uganda, Rwanda, Mali, and Senegal. No more stressing on how you will send your children's school fees to Rwanda or your market money to Guinea or even order your goods from Ghana. Momo is now across borders, so just star 156*1#. Select international transfers and follow the instructions.
Send money instantly and conveniently across West Africa right from the phone. Dial *156*1# and select international transfer to cross borders with Momo.
MTN.
Yellow star.
To the pool.
What did you say you yelling for?
Come here, man. All day you making noise and people ear say you singing. No air. Like a water breathe.
Don't leave on there and cross me, oh.
They say MTN Yellow Star is back, and this season over is easy for everybody. You can audition online from now to the 13th, and then live audition will start on the 14th. And the people going to Ghana, Nima, and the biggest one will be held in Monserrato.
That thing you talking, what thing is that if I win?
La real if I win. The winner will take home a $2 million record deal with young feature entertainment, a brand new car, and a $300,000 wardrobe budget. Not all, plus 1 year of performance with MTN and video production deal and 100 gigabytes of data every month. But not all, 7-player winning $600,000 record deal, a year of performances with MTN, 100 gigabytes of data every month, and new this year for third place of $400,000 cash prize and 100 gigabytes every month. Hey man, don't forget to tell your fellow people to dial *415* your code hash to vote for you when you make it. And I'll be there live every Saturday for the live evasion show. Starting from October 12, you can see us singing more.
Yellow star.
MTN.
Give me my testimony.
The way things going, it's looking like 2024 that's so enjoyment. Loser said MTN just giving, yeah. The people can't get tired. Momo Wednesday was that la bro. Biggest giveaway is back. And this time they reward 2-plated jelly ring. I said, trust to my nearest. Let me tell you all the prizes you can win. Keke, motorbike with a helmet, everything. Brand new smartphone, smart TV, generator, bags of rice, and the last one over a 4 more. A brand new 2-bedroom house. Wow. The only thing that people say you must do to win, just dial *156# and use your Momo to buy airtime and data, send money to friends and family people, pay your bills, pay for small thing like gas, food stuff, or any other thing, then you will get points. With your points, you can enter the weekly draw and also use it to get data or calls. That one by everybody can win. No pick and choose, yeah?
Yes, Mama Wilson WhatsApp 4 is back. Dial *156# to transact and earn points on every Mama transaction and redeem them for airtime, data, or cash. Each transaction enters you into the weekly draw for amazing prizes where you can win keke, generators, smartphones, cash prizes, and a grand prize of a brand new 2-bedroom house. So quickly dial *156# to transact and win now.
MTN.
No, don't say I don't tell you. Will you see Mama to pay for everything now? Hey, that small thing, pay with Mama. Now the rain and the leather won't care you for. Pay with Mama. Like your transportation from motorbike, taxi, bus, keke, and rental car, pay with Mama. Oh, that yes, pay with Mama. Even in the market you want pay for better boy, you better pay with Mama. Well, you want pay for 32-inch wheat, but pay with Mama. Let's see, pay for anything and everything with MTN Mama Pay. It's simple, fast, and secure, plus no extra charge. Yes!
Dial *156*3# or download the MTN Momo app to pay for anything anywhere in Liberia. It's simple, fast, and secure. No charges and no holla holla.
MTN.
Something MTN Momo fini launching a big promotion for MTN agents. Letting for more, yeah. Okay, deposit 1,000 to 5,000 LD and get an extra 20 LD cash back plus your regular commission. They say like jet is starting part. Also get extra 30 LD in addition to your regular commission when you make deposits of 5,000 LD and above. Now the time to cash in and bump it. MTN mobile money. Y'all thank you plenty, yeah? Let me start bumping it now.
MTN.
Bah, what's it making your face sour again today? Bah, I'm supposed to pay my landlord today, but I forget today like Saturday and the bank and close soon. But a big problem, oh. But in Lone Star said MTN mobile money get push and pull service. Oh yeah, oh. I can withdraw the money from my bank account to my mobile money account and pay my landlord in 5 minutes. Thank you, Jojo, thank you.
Banking with any of these banks: GT Bank, UBA Bank, Access Bank, Echo Bank, LBDR, IB Bank, Afriland Bank, or Global Bank. Simply visit the bank and request to link your bank account to your mobile money account. Get access to your money whenever you need it without any headache. It only takes 3 minutes. Mama more, whenever, wherever.
MTN.
Can you even make any action yet? Welcome to Spoon TV. We saw you in a near face fight with Tomo Fala, your CDC, your maker. What was happening?
Welcome to the Positive Show, and you listen to soundbites there from the horse of the elders, the horse that makes decision for the country. And imagine people talking about fist fight, but that's going to be our major issue. Thomas Fala, the rest of the crew, Richard Nangbe Kun, all of the lawmakers. There's some issues and some sticky issue there. All right, let's give you our traffic alerts. If you are coming from the Douala end, my advice to you, the first thing we usually say, please make sure you do not answer your telephone, because what makes it even more risky for you, you might get the wrong message, and sometimes the message might make you to go astray. Bumper to bumper driving is not necessary. Which direction you are coming from, there's no need for that. Make sure you observe pedestrians. There are people who might just be walking in the street and have some issues, and unfortunately walking in the opposite direction is not good for you, the pedestrian. What am I saying? For you who can be walking, always make sure your face must go to the car that coming to you. Don't let the car come from behind you. So that's about our traffic alert. Let's move on for reminders and recommendation. The LNP, I don't know what if they have observed that there are too many private vehicles doing commercial purposes in the traffic. Most of the cars during the early hours, especially between 5:30 to 7 o'clock, and the evening hours from 7:30 and upwards. And I don't think we are treating the other people who paying the money a higher tax fee fairly. And another observation here, a lot of the police officers now are riding motorbike. Some of the motorbike even get started. They will run behind and push the jump on it. And that's safety for you. And so I'd like to welcome Martina Tube, my soulmate, my workmate, my teammate, and my colleague. Martina, welcome to the Positive Show. Welcome.
Thank you, fam, and good morning to all of our listeners up there.
You seem to be a little bit quiet this morning. Is it the national? Is it what happened on Capitol Hill?
But that's how people go happy to my person. But it doesn't matter. Nobody can just see my jaw on a Friday because, like, Friday is for everybody. There are times where people have to argue and one person must win. Argument. So I'm not carried away by that. I'm okay, I'm good, and I'm ready to discuss national issue. And to those that are listening to us, I want to say good morning. Thank you for joining Love FM again this morning.
Okay, just few will over what we need to do. The government of Liberia has invited, or we have some investors in the country from Italy, a conglomeration. That word might sound big, but people from different sectors, some people from fisheries, some people from the mining sector, they all came from Italy and expressed interest in investment. The president recently visited Italy, and those are some of the results we are seeing. The ongoing overhead bridge, the overhead pass over, if I should say. There's some demolition going on, so we need to cooperate. We need development. Those are the things, yes, we must push for. Now, the incident with the LDEA and the individual who got killed, we're trying to reach out to his mother. Fortunately, I got the mother's contact, and right after this, hopefully, if she agrees, because sometimes when people are traumatized, they are not able to come on air, but I'm going to visit them today. I got her number, and hopefully she might be on the afternoon conversation. But let's go to the main core of our discussion today. One issue. This issue about replacing the Senate Pro Tem, Funati Kofa. We saw our country on Representative Funati Kofa, the speaker. I've been carried away. Thanks for the correction there. And I've been watched heavily by someone who understands the issue. Now, Senator Kofa has the backing of the Unity Party. He also has the backing of the Liberty Party, which is his original party. And he also have the backing of the coalition, not just the Congress, but the Coalition for Democratic Change. He won Richard Kuhn on a very slim margin, and everyone who saw the process said the process had some fraud. Some said he had to pay his way through, but that's not the issue. But what have gone wrong? 10 months into his leadership as Speaker, we see lawmakers against one another, and they are saying the need to replace him. But I will bring in someone who has a broader idea, who has followed the issue. Martina, welcome. Let's charm on this issue. Only one issue we're going to talk about today, and that's it. Who is behind this?
Okay, fam. Thank you again. Like I say, always a pleasure being here. Let's just play this video a little bit, then we can drive into our discussion.
Senate, Vice President, the President. You have to bring him down. Article 49 of the 1986 Constitution provides that being elected as a legislator, there should be election for Speaker, Deputy Speaker, and elect officers. For the smooth functioning of the House. And the same Article 49 provides that any of those leaders can be removed by force by the resolution, membership of that house. Having a team represent number that require legitimacy to make decisions as to who be our leader, specifically as other leaders of the house. Promo of Nima campaign, Electoral District Number 1, in charge with the responsibility to inform the general public and the world at large that we are resolved, and therefore he will read the resolution, followed by those who signed the resolution. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Honorable Sam Chipuka of Nima Kante Electoral District 5. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, members of the press, please give me your ears. The resolution of 2/3 majority of the House of Representatives, all 55th legislature of the Republic of Liberia, vote of no confidence, Honorable Councillor J. 9 of the Liberian Constitution, the Rule 9.1 of the Rules of Representatives. Deputy Speaker, other officers who so elected may be removed office from law by the majority of the members of the House review. For the Constitution. The rules in the 9.1 of the Rules and Procedure of the House of Representatives, the 2/3 majority have formed causes below or the court of confidence in Honorable Councillor J. Fonati Kofa as Speaker. Whereas the Speaker, Honorable Councillor J. Fonati Kofa is significantly conflicted with interest, which is impeding the full functions of various committees. We have been a lead consultant and lawyer for several agencies in the government, concessions, and other private companies in the country over which the House of Representatives exercise oversight responsibilities. These agencies and concessions include the Liberian Petroleum and Refining Corporation, the Liberian Maritime Authority, National Fisheries and Aquaculture Authority, Telecommunications Authority, NASCOM, Central Trust Savings and Loan Bank, Central Bank of Liberia, Ramos International Airport, National Port Authority, National Oil Company of Liberia, B Mountain Mining Company, Think Customs, etc. This violates Rule 45.1 and Rule 45.2 of the Rules and Procedures of the House of Representatives along the subheading conflict of interest, which states where a member elected or delegated by the House to perform a certain task finds that the case at hand is related to his or interest, or that of a close relative, he or she shall withdraw from handling the case after notifying the House, the Speaker, or the committee of which he or she is a member. Rule 45.2. No member may be employed or engage himself or herself in an occupation which is incompatible with the responsibilities vested on him or her, or is in breach of the trust given to him or her, or is damaging to the prestige and dignity of the House. Evidently, the Speaker, Honorable Councillor J. Fonati conflicts his business interests with his leadership of the Honorable House of Representatives, which grossly violates Rule 45.1 and is incompatible with the position managing the prestige and reputation of the House and is detrimental to the economic of the Liberian people. The Honorable Speaker single-handedly selected Liberia's representatives to the ECOWAS Parliament, a large monopoly that he conducted an election. On February 7, 2024, without the conduct of an election, the Speaker submitted a list of Liberia's members of the House of Representatives to the 6th legislature of the ECOWAS Parliament to Title City, Mohammed, the Right Honorable Speaker of the ECOWAS Parliament. In the transmitted letter, which bears the subject, election of Liberian representatives to the 6th legislature of the ECOWAS Parliament, the Liberian House Speaker lied on oath and misled the ECOWAS Parliament, violating provisions of the protocol of the ECOWAS Parliament. Honorable Councillor J. Kofa's action in total contravention of the subsection A of the Article 18 of the ECOWAS protocol titled Elections, Terms of Office and Vacancies, which states that state representatives shall be elected by direct universal suffrage as citizens of member states. They are also in contravention of subsection B of Article 18 of the ECOWAS protocol. Subsection B says that each representative of each member state reflects as much as possible the political configuration in the state. Even more consequential, the Speaker's actions violated Rule 40.1 and 40.2, which are on the heading Rule 40, honesty and transparency. Rule 41 states, without prejudice to the provision of this rule, every member shall be honest and transparent at any time. Rule 40.2, which stands to define honest and transparent means, states no member may introduce false information or associated matter pertaining to industry. The occupant of the office in the Speaker is expected to exhibit a high degree of morality and protect the rule of law. The Speaker's actions evidently reveal that he lacks the moral and behavioral competence to perform this office. 3. Whereas the Speaker, Honorable Councillor J. during his tenure as Deputy Speaker of the 54th Legislature, Lamine overspent his budget and was believed to have used this budget line as a conveyor for suspicious financial transactions. This is evident by the alarming outcome. $4,038,678 actual money spent and a whopping $2,936,100 and higher than the amount of $1,102,500 budgeted for the fiscal year 2023 of the Office of the Deputy Speaker. The reference is page 3 of the fiscal year 2024 draft national budget. This practice amounts to systematic corruption continues to reflect negatively on the office of the Speaker, and so this honorable boss shaded practices by putting a credibility on the image of the honorable boss, which immensely violates Article 5C of the 1986 Constitution of the Republic of Liberia, who says the Republic shall take steps by appropriate legislation, executive orders to eliminate sectionalism, tribalism, and such abuses of power as misuse of government resources, nepotism, and all corrupt practices. Rule 44.1 of our own rule, be free from corruption of the House rules and procedures. Members are expected to fight corruption effectively by being free from corrupt practices and opposing corruption and set example in an anti-corruption struggle. 4. The 7-day sitting of the second quarter of the first session of the Honorable House of Representatives of the 55th Legislature of the Republic of Liberia, June 6, 2024, was reviewed through this agenda that the Master Law was authored by Honorable Speaker, Honorable Councillor J. The communication from Honorable Clarence G. representative of Electoral District 5 of Makiti County, granted indulgence plenary to recall the national budget for illegal alteration of the budget law. 3.1. Whereas on April 29, 2024, the 9-day journal of the extraordinary section of the Honorable House of Representatives of the first quarter of the first section of the 55th Legislature of the Republic of Liberia reviews that the Honorable House of Representatives of the 55th Legislature met on April 29, 2024 with representatives of District 2 Grand Group County, Honorable J. Kofa, Speaker and Presiding Officer for the sole passage of the 2024 national budget. The motion was proffered by Honorable James Blair of District 2 County, and the motion states, Speaker, Deputy Speaker, and distinguished leads, been listening to the report on the Committee on Ways, Means and Finance and done due diligence and taking into consideration that this budget was initially submitted to the executive in a tune of $602,408,827 United States dollars, and taking into consideration that the committee invited all agencies that are captured in the budget for budget defense in such proceeding. Those that have had issues and qualms were submitted to the committee on Ways, Means and Finance and was taken into consideration. Honorable Speaker, Deputy Speaker, and distinguished colleagues, I move, if I can obtain a second, that this instrument submitted to this plenary be passed with the following. That for controlling purposes, everywhere in the budget law where LP is stated, be replaced with the Public Accounts Committee, which is PAC, that has the responsibility to ensure that there is transparency in all government entities. That is to say, that in government spending, all communication, tried
Oh, my word. My word. While the petition was being read, it seems that they had some interruption.
Yes, they had some interruption, but then they resumed reading the resolution. Yes, on yesterday we witnessed I call that power and influence, because there is nothing strange, because we know of legislative politics, and it is constitutional, but it was illegal. What am I saying is that people want to buy sentiment. People want to feel that nobody above the law of Liberia, neither above this country, that they will feel that power is for them.
And one thing, one injection I want to make. The same lawmakers who elected the speaker also have the right
to remove him. That is what I'm saying. So, yesterday, the whole colonel of Monrovia was like, twist and turn, because our political leader will come to us in a form like a sheep in wolf clothing. So on yesterday, you could see people, showing empathy. That was not sympathy. Somebody putting yourself, the ordinary people putting yourself in the speaker's shoe, and not understanding that that process was a constitutional process, and it is part of legislative politics. The speaker is not the first person to relieve his position. Snow was away. It happened to Snow 27. Snow left that particular.
But then this question will come to me because I'm a little bit confused. 10 months. So was it not a waste of the process? Was it not a waste of the time? Do we have enough reasons to say Speaker Kofa was never the right person to have been elected?
Lawmakers will come together and agree that that's the person we want.
Because these are people who, when we say oversight, oversight means you will have a better idea of what you want to do.
Snow had a better oversight, but Madam said he took up with how much 5,000 USD cash in his press release at the time. There was more forces from the executive.
Tina, don't you think?
And that was in support of a very, Madam said didn't just checking all of it. Madam said he used a very same friend who said we have confidence in the man of leading us. At the end of the day, they took him off.
Don't you think the bottleneck of this, as I see it with my little eyes, is the issue about the husband audited? Because that is where
everything is coming from, that the horse should be audited. We all said transparency and accountability. How does the resignation or the removal of the speaker,
how does it improve or
how does it benefit Liberians?
The ordinary people.
How does it benefit we Liberians?
And you know, Tina, what is discouraging to me?
The question.
I have seen different types of video emerging from that building. Now you see lawmakers burning energy, that they got some interest in the Liberian people, as they will usually say.
Fine. It's true that what is behind it is audits. And audits will bring to the attention of Liberians what the lawmakers have been doing up there. Some of them is that third term, some of them is that second term. But there are people who are independent in the house, and this is just the first time.
Then another question will come to me. Okay. Let's do a dialogue this morning. Open the line for you, because these are the people you stood under the reed and on the sun for, to represent you.
Yeah, fine, go ahead.
See the kind of posture the kind of posture they are in. Now, you are talking about good governance. You are talking about audit. If you should look at some of these individuals who are in favor of this removal, they can now be off the hook of audit. Audit is not an indictment. This is something they don't understand. It's not a death sentence.
The very same people understand that process, and some of them who are independent candidates. The question should be, why will an independent candidate, a person who just entered into the house, want the speaker to be removed? When I read Honorable Sokan's post, he said it is not about individual interests. This is about the country interests. But what are some of the hard questions to be asked? When the resolution was read on yesterday, the first thing that was stated was conflict
of interest. And no one in our house is off that hook.
The conflict of interest that were mentioned on yesterday, they said he is the counselor for B Mountain. He's the counselor for NASCAR. He's the counselor for CBL Central Bank. He's the counselor for RRA. He's the counselor for LPRC, and that of entity that you can name.
Then that question runs back to the ordinary market woman who stood on the sun and on the rain.
Was this thing lawmaker? Was this thing lawmaker?
You knew he was dealing.
Was that not in the know of this for 2017 when he became deputy speaker? Was they not in the know? That's one. They knew that. When Fonanti Kof as the speaker took me to Farmington Hotel, they knew of it.
They have a separate block.
They have. I said Farmington Hotel. There was laying your hair. There was no conflict of interest at the moment.
Was the place to be. During that period of time.
There was no conflict of interest. And this is where people will not come here and tell me, say, that Liberia will benefit. The speaker have been making his way into power to protect all of the dudes. He cannot resign this position. It's like the president appointing Ami Moda, and Ami Moda said, no, I will take my businesses, I will move my head from my business. But it does not change the fact I'm coming.
Tina, I'm coming 1 minute. This is not just unique to the speaker. Every shaded deal, every ugly deal in this country, lawmakers are the one who are the gods to this problem that Liberia have today.
Every one of them. Let's take for Eastern. if the speakership happens to leave the hands of the speaker and goes to another person,
who is better?
What's the benefit that they give to the librarian?
But then who is better and who is more cleaner? Who is more?
Oh, yesterday we saw how lawmakers was insulting each other. And Honorable Cole went as far as insulting the mother of the deputy speaker. He and that of the district 13 lawmaker ever Pape Flomo.
I got a clip here.
You know when I just play on the road.
Yeah. I got a clip here. This guy had a press conference, the deputy speaker.
I'm going to play it. I'm coming a little bit.
We'll play that so you can get an appreciation because you know.
So much for the deputy speaker, there is 18 years legally into power. There's 18 years. 18
years.
Your money has not been money when you play on your phone and then he got it. But he harvests that particular money.
And these are people who feel that the country owes them.
Yes.
They deserve. And that's a hypocrisy part.
People were pointing fingers when I listened to the chairman. He said, the Congress of Democratic Change is standing with Honorable Kofa, and it is not possible for the deputy speaker to want to remove the speaker. Let me shock you. We know how the Congress will throw right and hide their hands. And the thing is, Unity Party is still desperate for that particular position. So the life of Honorable Richard Kuhn, he will support that. So when they put him at the executive, Honorable Kuhn supports Honorable Kuhn supports Honorable Thomas Farah. So they have to break up the money. And what confusing those lawmakers who are in the block of Honorable Kofa, they don't know the funding of the process. How was the money given to the people? So they are like adopting Thomas. They don't know how the whole funding came about. Now you want the speaker to be removed. We are not saying the speaker cannot be removed.
That's not your.
Yes, that's your right. The speaker can be removed based on what was read yesterday from the resolution. The speaker can be removed by the court if the court understands that the speaker has violated the constitution. He can be removed. The speaker can be removed on impeachment. The speaker can be removed in vote of no confidence. So it is constitutional. You know, people see how the speaker is proceeding. So everybody, the speaker is a good man. The speaker, they may not have problem. But let me tell you something. Let's look at the left of Liberian's people. Look at what happened in Grand Creamer County. One day you'll be sitting, we don't pray for that, but you get there say, certain part of Grand Creamer County, there's an earthquake, the whole branch just fit and people went under the ground. Why? Go look at B Mountain, how they dig in that place. I've been informed. They are not in the interest of Liberian people. Whether we leave that position or not, it's not in the interest of Liberian people.
Then this question continues to come back to me. Who is better? Is it not getting a new bottle and putting the super wine?
There are independent lawmakers in our house who have not yet decided which political party to do.
Don't you think they will be consecrated with the CC?
You give the people a chance. Then you get a speaker chance. You get in that place and then you talk it up again to the speaker problem. Those lawmakers are not in our interest. It is not for Thomas Farah. It is not for Philantico. None of these people are talking for you and I. The speaker needs a power to protect his own interest. And another person is saying, my own interest too. You can expose like this.
I'm not seeing any individual.
If you ask me, I'll tell you, say, Bentu Matale is one of the youngest representative or female representative for that matter. She could take that seat.
How strong is she?
Yeah.
How strong?
For those people can love it. There is no more money will be excluded from the process. We saw Honorable Luther talking say,
let's play the devil advocate.
Okay.
You talk about Madam Masale, Representative Bentu Masale. Do you think in her mind, hearing that audit is the because of this removal.
Well, let me shock you a little bit. She's not even independent, but she's a sedition. But yet she's not supporting the speaker. So you know that those people who was reading the resolution on yesterday, they are people who the speaker called my confidant. The lack of Anthony Williams.
Yeah, they were affirmative, chewing chicken bones.
Yes.
Drinking water.
Steven Tipa was present. These are people. Let me tell you something. The host audit will be like, you expose me. But do you know there are some lawmakers of La who don't care if you expose them or not? They don't care. Come, you even throw rat to the people faces. They be there. I will know what to tell my constituent if I go back. That they carry on the host audit. I will prove to them that what benefit that people, there's the question that should be asked. You think they want to put Tifa there? Tifa is not innocent. They say 47 lawmakers. So let me exclude Honorable Luther from Babolu County and replace him with Tifa because Tifa is in support. So the number remain 47 excluding Honorable Luther. The number remains the same. But who take on to that seat? That's the question. How does it benefit you and I?
And I. That's the question.
That's the question. Okay. The speaker be working so easy and people say, oh yes, the speaker can be the next president. Do you know the thing that happening at B Mountain?
Tina, let's
all of this to be authentic for private sector.
Let's quickly recognize few persons who following us. If you're there following us, you can share the show. Wesley Ishap says, women solidarity. Usman Kohli is also following us. You can go ahead and put in your comments. These are things that are affecting the country. Audits.
Okay.
When people hear audits, they get afraid. And audit is not a death sentence.
Audit doesn't prove that you are guilty.
No.
You are not guilty. From those people have been using state resources to make themselves rich. You listen to Honorable Nathaniel Michael. He said, better to see the money here.
Yeah,
so if you see the money here, what are some of the skyscrapers that we are seeing? What are some of the development that Liberians can think and say, yes, my country is one of the developed country that my lawmakers see the money and the money can be here. But those people use the money for themselves. The very Tifa that is leading these people along with Honorable Kuhn, these are people. That's the funny thing. While the speaker is willing to go and defend B Mountain in the process, Deputy Speaker for Thomas Fala have over 25 to 30 trucks to dig Great Kema County and the people can't remain empty. Yeah. Look at the Western cluster. Go into the Western region, there is no development.
These are just
and then
people,
you say the two people who need a position that are in position, what are the interests of the Liberian people? They say because the speaker works so quietly and then you come and say, fine. The day Liberians will sit down and then do a fast checking of their leaders before giving them power, the better for us.
The better will be for us. Seriously.
I'm not sure people say, the speaker is like this.
And I will say to everybody, this is the most embarrassing branch of government since 1847. These are the people who have a problem. Our ma, our pa, our small brother, our small sister, big brother, big sister. You take some time and just go see the people up that hill. All the money is only for themselves. You must buy them gasoline. You must buy them scratch car. You must pay rent for them. You must even a call for you to even pay for my.
Some of them have 5 staff in their office, but they are taking money for over 13 persons. That's one of the things they are afraid of. That's the order they are afraid of because that money is going directly into their account. If they may hire you as his driver, the may say I'll be paying you 200 and probably supposed to make 500. The may say I'll be paying you 200 or 250. What will you do?
And Speaker Kofa is not excluding himself. Once you are auditing, when you are auditing your house, himself will be audited.
With all of the resolutions, everything that was read yesterday, he is wrong. He is wrong. But when we are saying that particular resolution, he should have been present, the reader implemented, and then he be able to address it or accept it. But he was in error. So the people was already prepared. You do know that on Tuesday there was no section. There was no section on Tuesday. They were already coming together.
Yeah, they didn't have a phone.
Like King David telling you right on the phone line They was taking it like that. Like in Destiny, you write it on the forward. Then at the end of the day, you tell the person, you know, you okay, that man, because I won't hit you. So they thought that getting the executive more involved, they could say the president said Speaker Kofa should accompany him to Rome. They will carry on our deed. I will preside over the session. You're bringing and accept it. Then when he comes on Tuesday, he's setting the pew.
And that is a coup d'etat.
Of course.
You don't treat the country in such a.
You know, yesterday when you see someone for that face, or when their chairman was talking, you can know that they are all.
Tina, let me play.
You don't have the battle for that speakership.
Deputy Speaker Thomas Fowler had a press conference. Let's listen to what he had.
So we want to go to this just the first day. Unfortunately, we didn't have quorum. It is our anticipation that next week, this coming Thursday, we have a full hall to commence the business. I don't know the additional minutes you call. Yeah, that's what
I just got the wrong one there, but I will try to trace the day they didn't have the section was that which I had to play, but it was the wrong one. But let's move on. I'm still trying to
yeah, so let's just continue from where we stopped while you looking for the video. So like what I was saying, right? The executive cannot be excluded from the process. Reason being is that Kun is not from a different party. Kun is a unity partisan. So Kun will support them to the fullest because he knows that particular seat, if the speaker cannot work with the president, it becomes more tough for the executive to function properly. Because the speaker must be a friend of the president. Of reason, we saw how the speaker have been able to adjust himself, and the speaker is not a man where John will just sit down and say, "Oh, in 5 minutes you have to come and address the press." It's not possible. You cannot do that to Councilor Nancy Kofa. So they always want to know. CDC acting like they are dressing away from this whole petition. Fala is not excluded. That's wrong. The support is there. We saw how during the speakership, the Congress of Democratic Change needed Fala to be there to take that position because Fala understand the workings of the Sacramento tree than Speaker Kofa. Because Speaker Kofa, he will still have his loyalty in Liberty Party. He went there and said, "Oh, yeah, I'm a friend. I'm his fighting a lawyer. I think we could make it a little bit because Councilor Bronski is not around." So you see the chairman on yesterday, I listened to him. He was talking that he's I don't know, it's a mad bluff that I could say. So the chairman was bluffing. You could see Thomas Fowler, especially in physical methodology, was not even something you could say, "Oh, this man was off or something." That was a business. That was a business as usual. Do people know that they are very simple? They cannot pull Kofa. There's not everything surrounding audits, and the audit will not say who is guilty or not. But some of the same lawmakers, they have 5 staffs in the office. So they have just 3, but they are taking money for over 13 to 15 persons, and they are not even paying the people the way they should be paid. But those people are working. Yesterday, you see some people, the speaker is not here. You see lawmakers want to fight each other. You see people breaking down the doors at the Capitol. Because they say the speaker is not around, we will stand our ground. The speaker is not even in your interest. He is not in your interest. But for being real to the issue, let's be real for more. The speaker is not in your interest. So what are you trying to convince Liberian people? Conflict of interest.
That has been Liberia's problem.
This is our problem. The better we start to fast check our leaders, the better for us.
And no matter who we change up there, those guys are contaminated.
They are the same.
They are double dipping. They are in different businesses.
Is it not the same Fonati Kofa who had problem with Buffer Chimas? Buffer Chimas said the people he resigned.
Yeah.
He said, "Oh no, the real Fonati Kofa." He said they will know the real people.
And all of them were in the same.
And the thing, you know, like if you become a deputy speaker, you find hard to become a speaker because you don't want to sit again in the pew.
Yeah.
He did the same thing to Honorable Chima. So now if you should tell them Liberian attack, oh the man so easy gory, they may not have a problem. Oh, this man we have to think. What I would say to you is that allow them to fight among themselves so that you can know the real people that you are dealing with. So that you can know them, so that you can know their doings. And 2029, don't vote for anybody on petty. If the resolution was not really on yesterday, you are never going to know that he's the one supporting B Mountain.
And I've
been informed a little bit.
Yeah.
I've been informed that to start working B Mountain, if you go over there, you see how the people have dig that place. If you see how the people have dig that place, it's not easy. And when the people going in the hole to go and look for another goal,
yeah,
they have to leave their access pass in the ID card. They sign in, they go. They do the ID card, then they go in the hole.
Yeah.
So yeah, by 4:30 or 5 o'clock that they're supposed to leave for in the hole, if they are not, those that will come on, maybe probably you have the 30% that went to work that day to that particular
yeah, that's the idea.
Yes, and then 30% went into the hole. Your access pass will be there. And then by 4:30 when you're supposed to come on, and then let's say 10% come on, or 30%, your people will not give your access pass to your family. There's a possibility they will say you didn't come to work that day, yeah. And your 30% will remain there. So you know that place called B Mountain is that's not a Liberian company. There are a lot of foreign national, but that company have one of the strongest lawyers to defend them if you take them to court. Who is that lawyer? Your very same speaker like yesterday you were throwing right for. You said the man too easy. The man liked everybody. He liked everybody because he protected his interests.
You know, my issue about this whole hullabaloo about the changes is not helping.
It will not help anybody.
It is not helping. It will never help. The reason
he will take that position.
The reason here are simple. These are people who understand the country's problem more than we are.
This is what they are the cause of our problem.
They get there and oh.
No, let me tell you something. Father cannot take that position as a speaker. The reason why it's a Unity Party we're using because Unity Party at least should have set a little bit on the dedicated position. Because they saw how Speaker Kofa was involved into the protest and was willing to give it all, and he gave it all for that position. Farmington Hotel, do you know how much to pay the Farmington Hotel?
Okay, Martino, let's take on this topic and divert a little bit. Yesterday, we understood that former president spoke. I don't have the audio, but interestingly,
he wrote on his Facebook.
Yeah, to his Facebook. But interestingly, the chairman of the opposition Congress for Democratic Change spoke. I don't know whether you follow that, but let's get a few bars of what he had to say. Let's listen to Augusto Jangako, what he had to say.
So today we have just concluded a very important meeting with the caucus chairs and the Natara Falo Magiro and the deputy speaker. And we in the strongest term condemn the attempt of the Joseph Baga government to infuse money at the national legislature to try to remove the speaker. We are thankful that particular activity was aborted today, and we are constructively engaged with our lawmakers. We are warning our lawmakers to stay clear of this attempt to remove the speaker, because the speaker was elected and the CDC fully support the speaker as we speak. So we're going to be working along with the leadership of the CDC and the national legislature to undo whatever they are attempting to do. So we want to show seditions, we want to show the Liberian people that we remain steadfast, we resist in the strongest, and we think that the height of corruption to use state resources to try to undermine the democracy of the country, to try to undermine the rule of law. And will ensure that those involved will be dealt with. And we want to warn CDC lawmakers that you have got the CDC to contend with. Because we have seen a purported resolution circulating that some of our members have signed. And we want to call on you that let them continue to remain a rumor, because the CDC will not take the situation lightly. We will deal with any lawmaker that attempt to be part of this plot to unconstitutionally what attempt try to move the speaker of the legislature. The CDC stands by the speaker of J. Fonati Kofa. We supporting in the high. The president just issued a strong statement condemning this action, and we think the Joseph Boakai government that is using state resources to influence this process should desist, because this is an attempt to undermine the democracy of the country. This is an attempt to undermine the rule of law. This is an attempt to threaten the fragile peace that the country enjoys. So we want to call on all citizens to remain calm. We are fully cognizant of what's happening. We are constructively engaged with all of the major stakeholders to ensure that this process will not succeed. Thank you very much. You'll be hearing from us very, very soon. Thank you.
Wow, he listened to it. But he made a reference to, just before we can go further, thanks to our station manager, Mr. Rufus Divankan. He just furnished us with the statement. We're just going to read a few lines from the statement by former President George Weah. Yeah, but let's just do it because he made reference to it. Then we can move on with our discussion. He said, 2024, it has come to my attention that the Unity Party-led government under President Joseph Boakai is making a concerted and criminal effort to undermine our democratic and constitutional institutions by using ill-gotten wealth from the national coffers to influence the unjust removal of Speaker Fonati Kofa of the House of. Okay, I will stop right there.
I understand that from the letter rating by the president of the release, he just said, let me tell you something. When will CDC take the blame of something?
And start shifting.
Every day, every night they will shift the blame. Your deputy speaker, this one I'm saying to you from.
These people can be sick sometimes.
CDC will not take the blame. There is no way you will let your biological, you let your stepchild more than your biological child. It's not possible. Then maybe your biological child ready, hurt you that you say it better at home or stepchild.
Who falls to that? Can the CDC say the law for that for more than
fine?
Is that possible?
One day men will sit all and talk it. We know what happened. We know what happened for that speakership position. We know what happened. The Congress needed for understand the psychometry, for understand the battle cry. They needed him.
But he was outwitted by fanatical facts. And all of them succumbed to what he did for them.
Exactly. This is why he made his way into the deputy.
He didn't Liberty Party people doesn't understand the DNA.
This is why he went to the DNA. Like, let me tell you something. The Congress will continue to shape the and pretend like they don't know what is going on. No political party is excluded from what is happening.
What is happening?
If you want to sell a thing and don't say I won't buy it, I'm bringing somebody for you to buy it.
This is a collective. This is a collective coup.
Internal fight with external relative.
Yes.
Or internal fight with external relative.
You get.
United Party lawmakers at the house of
you are a majority.
You are a majority. What do you think the whole sedition brother leaving from behind you? Fine. If you understand the concept of democratic change and you know their doings, there is nothing will shock you about them. Absolutely
And
nothing.
the people pretend.
And then one want to say primary at CDC, everybody can say better go back. Because the parents said the chief in the past.
Some of them were going to
The parents said they say we not trust the chairman, we not trust the FG to preside.
I'm going as independent.
I'm going at 50 pennies because they know what the party can do. The party can have the lack of Solomon Draw, district number 7, the former lawmaker. How many candidates they had against him?
Dixon Sibo.
No, Solomon Draw. Emmanuel Dan. The party was supporting both of them
against him.
Then a Congress of Democratic Change, you can't tell me say Unity Party government. So
you can't lecture
Unity Party government, you cannot lecture the Liberian people.
Oh, nothing. Cool.
He is being supported by the Unity Party. The Unity Party must secure a seat. That was the mistake. They should have getting more lawmakers involved to say, what all our party?
Are you always in the habit of shifting blame?
When will you take the full blame? Unity Party walk off the track, and then they keep out and say, oh, they walk off the track. They should have negotiated with some of these lawmakers to say, I beg you, roll on my party ticket. Because if you understand the workings of the legislature, you will know that the legislature perform more tax in government. They almost have to follow the like the president. But Unity Party was after the presidency.
That's all.
And some people who were on CDC ticket, they know how influence CDC is. The CDC to do everything to their power. The country, they prefer to go on CDC ticket.
And then,
so now,
you
tell me that a Unity Party can remove Speaker Kofa? It's not possible.
Party headquarters.
Just to get the president, the former president is telling me that Unity Party is Joseph Boga.
They talk about a party headquarters like Joseph Boga.
Unity Party will use Rachel Kuhn because that's the man. The mistake was there is one person should be able to be in the interest of the president. Which is, if CDC go for the speakership, or Unity Party should go for the deputy
speaker.
Or if Unity Party take the speakership, so one person go for the deputy.
You saw the entire process.
Unity Party was standing their ground and they won the speakership. And the speaker too was the speaker was the, I will put my all into it. I cannot leave this position.
That was the only part of the House of Representatives, but at the Senate,
there was nothing. When Apathy say, oh, I don't need this same position, they keep on the same. We know that the person Apathy have been supporting Unity Party because during the election we saw that he bought Unity Party over 5 white papers. That press conference was held. Our president, when the Secretary General Kochi came up with that saying. So we know all of these. Take the blame. House audit. And they see lawmakers, they see seditions that are in there. The hospital will tell all of them. You must have friends with boundary. I will continue to say this.
Oh, yeah.
You can be my friend, but we must have boundary. There are certain things I won't do for you. Certain things I will not do to you. Don't do it to me. When the lawmakers keep on, they say, Honorable Marvin Cole to 75K and cannot get a can in telling the people say, I put $2. They went for that retreat at Farmington. Honorable Kolegu brought the petition to the floor. He is the same person keep out. He said Honorable Marvin Cole is a role, he's a criminal. That was the statement for Honorable Kolegu, Brown County Representative of District number 2. That was the saying. He said, the man is a criminal, 75K and the speaker cannot give account. From the speaker was set late. He couldn't address the issues because they feel that Honorable Martin Cole is one of the darling board, the sugar board of CDC, the friend of Senator Natalia McGill.
Yeah.
So they cannot address the issue because the party have problem.
And I saw him going in and out breath
with Thomas Faram. Mother face. Right to his face, not to face fight.
Oh my God.
Yes. And the speaker was silent. He never said a word to address some of the issue. we saw what happened during the administration of Ambassador Weah, because he had his closer friends beside him. He said, no, I cannot take Nathaniel McGray from the position while the people say he's corrupt.
Yeah.
I cannot take Emmanuel Potter from here while the people say he's spoiling the state resources. I cannot take the Popo from here, Fina Bono, because they say she bring Joss, and they say Maureen Kali. I cannot take her from there. Those are some of the things that led to the step back, because he was protecting them. It's the same thing the speaker is doing. If Marvin Code above the law, 75K, you cannot get account. Lawmakers keep on. And you see the society up that here is that don't eat your money in mini. Then the player will bring the law. You want to eat on the 5K. And the speaker told them wise of keeping Ted left on the issue. Then you want other people to agree. So the speaker feel like he need sedition, because these are key sedition. These are people that understand the sacrament. And the speaker was tempted. When the speaker senator was forced in the process, you listen to him. What did he say? He said the speaker authored the budget. That was what the lawmaker said.
He said.
Because why? The speaker was not able to bring a report on those who did that deed. And that deed was that the president to resign their post. You cannot force somebody a signature. The speaker should check break. He was in America when the budget was authored. His senator was used in the process. But because he did talk, the people made sure that he didn't want to author the budget.
Get too quiet. Get too quiet on that particular issue. We should have never been.
And we understand that. We know that from that budget was the syndicate. It was allegedly in the process. And what his name? Of the lack of decency for the way means and finance allegedly. He wasn't excluded from that process.
From that process.
Decency was never excluded from that process. I can say that. There was allegedly he wasn't excluded from that process.
And in our country, the guy was saying that says silent me concern. You quiet over certain things, you don't address it.
You enjoy it.
Oh, it creates problem for you. And this is the backlash.
He don't want to the budget because what? The senator, you cannot take my senator to use it anywhere. I will sue you for that. You cannot do that. But the speaker was said, he said, another sacrament tree, if I do it, the people will have something to say to the party, I want to be the president. So he didn't talk. He was silent. So lawmakers, and you know, some of the lawmakers didn't benefit them. Those who were involved into that syndicate, they benefited the lack of Honorable Civil, allegedly benefited almost 1.5 million from that budget operation. And the speaker sat down there, he didn't say anything. And to you know that there are certain people who eat some of their money, they will come on, and because they know that those people who are doing the act and the speaker is not talking, they are sedition. They are sedition of the sycamore tree.
And what we gather, what we gather.
Okay,
okay, this is one of the leaked video. I want you to listen to this. And this video is still being questioned, by the way. It's still being questioned. Yeah.
Television, along with other media institutions, we are in conversation with a group of lawmakers who one of them was attempted to be bribed on today, and they managed to collect the official listing alongside with for 15,000 United States dollars. It has been speculated that lawmakers have been offered money. We will have also Representative Collins. Welcome to the media side.
Thank you.
You want to tell us what happened? How did you end up with this money and the listing? What are these things here, sir?
For the past 2 days, there have been the news in and around the Capitol building about lawmaker wanting to impeach Speaker Kofa. Then we heard that a certain group of them are giving money out. You have to receive $15,000. Then after you sign and their mission is accomplished, then of course you can receive the balance of the money. I was told that the total sum is $25,000. So I also been making some due diligence and follow up, because this is not good for our country. I think we have come here to work for our people. So being sitting outside of the 54th, before coming in as 55th lawmaker, I came with a clear agenda that I'm coming to work for the Liberian people, not myself. So I decided to go there and pretend as though I am part of them. And of course, they called me last night, and I said we're going to conclude it today. So this is where we end up. I managed to do away with the amount of 14,000 plus because Representative Jim Poulet took I think about 200 or some more dollars from it in the presence of Clarence Guy along with his travel. Along with his travel. I think about 200 or some more dollars from it in the plus because Representative Jim Poulet took I think about 200 or some more dollars from it in the presence of Clarence Guy along with his travel. But we have also planned ourselves, we made a plan that a group will be behind me, and because I have not identified myself to be anywhere, I will go there and act like I'm part of them and, you know, make sure that what they are doing to be brought in public. And this listing, you will be surprised. The names are here on page 1, page 2, page 3, page 4. So page 4 at the end here, you will see my name. That is okay. How I managed to actually get the money because I have to act like I'm signing, of course, and do away with the money.
But we would be wondering, how on earth you managed to come with this listing? How did it happen? Was there an altercation? And who actually called you for the money?
Yeah, because they have been wanting for the number to build up. So I have to use my own logical experience. So I told them and make sure that this listing be in our possession along with whatever involved with the listing, which is the money.
Okay, thank you so much, sir. Anything else?
Well, that's it. The Liberian people will get to know. I'm sure we are here to work for the Liberian people.
But if I may ask, why on earth you choose not to go with all the lawmakers? Why you choose to reject it?
You have to tell me. You have to convince me beyond all reasonable doubt. Why do you want to do this? Is it good for our country? Is it that our people going to benefit, or they are doing it because of some selfish motive? Because the budget people want to get hold of the budget in their possession. So whatever they want to do with the Liberian.
Wow. This was Liberia. So we'll go now for our break. When we come back, we'll open up the lines. And these are the people who got up Capitol Hill. Listen to this representative. You could be charged for bribery. Yes. If this guy was in another country better than this, than what we in now, he should be in handcuff and in an orange suit. You went there, you collected the money, and then you won't act like you testifying. Let's take a break. We'll come back, we'll open up the lines. But this is why we find ourselves in Liberia. This make you sick. Let's go for our break.
I'm supposed to pay my land. What's making your face sound again today? I'm supposed to pay my landlord today, but I forget today that Saturday and the bank is closed soon. But you start MCM mobile money get pushing full service. Oh yeah, I can withdraw the money from my bank account to my mobile money account and pay my landlord in 5 minutes. Thank you, Jojo. Thank you.
Banking with any of these banks: Kitty Bank, UBA Bank, FS Bank, Echo Bank, LBDR, ID Bank, Afriland Bank, or Global Bank. Simply visit the bank and request to link your bank account to your mobile money account. Get access to your money whenever you need it without any headache. It only takes 3 minutes. No more. Whenever, wherever.
MTN.
What is better than free? Nothing. Free is better than 1%. Doing interaction with MTN mobile money is free. We pay your fees for you. No more adding extra money when you are sending money to friends and family at any agent point. So, join over 1.2 million Liberians doing their transactions on the most trusted, reliable, and #1 mobile money service provider in Liberia, MTN Mobile Money. Dial *156# and start transacting today with MTN Mobile Money. Mobile Money.
MTN.
I take you.
You say wetin?
Hey, yeah. I pump it.
What happen? Where your problem?
My man, you talking to the latest leader in town.
Where 1 year?
I just win one whole big horse from the Looster Recharge and Puppet promotion.
You say wetin?
2-barrel horse.
Where? I don't believe it.
Yeah, man. People winning motorbike, smartphone, TV, soft drink, data, credit, even mobile money every Friday in the draw.
Recharge and bump it. Simply recharge Looster airtime on data by scratch card or mobile money bundle to win credit, data, packs of Coca-Cola, smartphones, TVs, motorbikes, and a big one, a brand new 2-bedroom house.
Hello, Lena. Ashege, I've been trying to call you. The real money say sent, and I've been ready to party. And Lena now, I'm paying money again.
Simply recharge Looster airtime or data with a scratch card or mobile money bundle to win Baku.
MTN.
MTN mobile money now do again oh. For the first time in Liberia. You can send money from your phone straight to Africa, Ghana, Sierra Leone, Guinea, Uganda, Rwanda, Mali, and Senegal. No more stressing on how you will send your children's school fees to Rwanda or your market money to Guinea or even order your goods from Ghana. Momo is now across borders, so just dial *156*1#. Select international transfers and follow the instructions.
Send money easily and conveniently across West Africa right from the phone. Dial *156*1# and select international transfer to cross border with Momo.
MTN.
Yellow star. Tirapu.
What do you say you yelling for?
Come here, man. What tell you making noise and people here say you singing? No air. Like walking breathe. They say MTN Yellow Star is back and then season over and easy for everybody. You can audition online from now to the 13th and then live audition will start on the 14th. And the people going to be Ghana, Nima, and the biggest work will be held in Monserrato.
What you talking? What is that if I win?
La real if I win. The winner will take home a $2 million Liberian record deal with young feature entertainment, a brand new car, and a $300,000 Liberian wardrobe budget. That all plus 1 year of performance with MTN and video production deal and 100 GB of data every month. But all 7-player winning 600,000 Liberian record deal, a year of performances with MTN, 100 GB of data every month, and new this year for third place of 400,000 Liberian cash prize and 100 GB every month. Hey man, don't forget to tell your fellow people to dial *415* your code hash to vote for you when you make it. I'll be live every Saturday for the live evasion show starting from October 3rd. You can see us singing more. Yellow star.
MTN.
Give me my testimony. the way things going, they're looking at 2024 as so enjoyment. Loser said MTN Jack gave it, yeah. The people can't get tired. Mama Wednesday was at La Pro. Biggest giveaway is back. And this time they reward 2-plated jelly ring. I said, trust them on nearest. Let me tell you all the prizes you can win. Get motor power wheeling, helmet, everything, brand new smartphone, smart TV, generator, bags of rice, and a lot of over more. A brand new 2-bedroom house. Wow. The only thing that people say you must do to win, get that star 156 hash and use your Momo to buy airtime and data, send money to friends and family people, pay your bills, pay for small thing like gas, food stuff, or any other thing. Then you will get points. With your points, you can enter the weekly draw and also use it to get data or calls. That's what everybody can win. No pick and choose, yeah?
Yes, Mama Western WhatsApp show. It's back. Dial star 156 hash. 2 transact and earn points on every Mama transaction and redeem them for airtime, data, or cash. Each transaction enters you into the weekly draw for amazing prizes where you can win keke, generators, smartphones, cash prizes, and the grand prize of a brand new 2-bedroom house. So quickly dial star 156 hash. 2 transact and win now.
MTN.
All is not it's on your soul.
Oh, Mama Liberia, sweet land of liberty, I know how it feels in the hands of some of your heartless children. Are you aware that your real enemies are your children themselves? In pretense, they hail you by saying, you are the sweet land of liberty, filled with great natural resources. Yes, indeed, you are, Mama, a land that we cannot be deported from. But in reality, when they are empowered, they leave you drowning in the pool of frustration and shame. As a mother, you never get tired of opening your arms that are filled with love and compassion for all. As the saying goes, there is no bare bush to throw a child. Mama, how long will you continue to endure abandonment and grief in the hands of these helpless children of yours who continues to feed on your breast milk by enriching themselves instead of creating an enabling environment for you and your other children who are referred to as masses? Is this not the same milk on which every child bearing the name Liberian should all be fed? Why only the evil ones are nourishing with greed and the masses are left on a tenato in their own motherland? Mama, at your age and with all your natural resources, yet you are rated among the poorest countries. With deep emotional feelings, you find it hard to accept your status. Knowing that you do not belong there, it is a pity that your children are proudly wearing corruption and greed as a uniform amongst their peers. And when the few who believes in you speak against it, they becomes the threat and target of the society and is treated as enemy of the state. At your age, Mama, your children are embracing falsehood over truthfulness, suppressing morals and integrity, and embracing violence and dishonesty. I say to you, who are true sons and daughters of Mama Liberia, let us not get tired of saying the truth, because the truth will earn our mother's freedom one day from the hands of those that come and goes and feels they should not go empty from the positions the masses gave them to occupy. Oh, Mama, politics have blinded the eyes of your children and corrupt their minds. As the saying goes, Until their minds are developed, their eyes will never appreciate the works of their hands. Leaders, Liberian leaders, where are the promises you made to the masses? Has the truth turned into a disaster because you keep exploiting this sweet land of liberty? Liberians, rise up and stop the complacency, because there are more questions than answers.
I would like to say to Facebook, who no copyright to this song, who is behind this?
Who is behind you?
So welcome back. It's about time we open up the lines. Yes, let's go back to our live field now. Let's this country is interesting. Wow. This place is interesting. Welcome back.
Yeah, we are from yeah,
the Free Land of Liberty.
The Free Land of Liberty. There's the lane that you cannot be deported from. Whatever crime you commit here, we send you some bitch, you come back in less than 2 days. There's our country.
Who is behind this?
Who is behind this? Internet fight and extend narrative trying to unseat all of these people. They are not in your interest, neither my interest. They are only protecting their businesses. Do not fight anyone. You know, I write somebody post and then they post their honorable Edward Pape Flomo or picture and that Marvin Cole. They said they are the hero. So and then the conversation was funny. They told us, oh, because of Mancos, they are the hero for people.
I saw
they were too harsh.
I saw Marvin in a video.
Like a thinker. That being rude. The Congress of Democratic things will not disrespect the leader. Or that man was disrespecting others.
I saw lawmakers walking in their own chairs.
Oh wow. And I listened to the chairman. He said, those who are following, not those who are in, how you call it, a relationship with that resolution, and they are members of the Congress of Democratic things, they should be able to step aside.
Yeah, step aside.
Are you telling me the people should step aside?
Is that a statement?
The people will tell you that the Italian ministers will enjoy themselves. You were clapping your hands, and you as a controller of the country from the finance ministry, you were there and the president didn't take you from there. So it's our time. The people will not look at 50 25K.
25K, man. But let's go down to the line.
Yes.
Let's talk to you. Let's do it on 30 seconds, at least a minute will be enough. Good morning.
Morning.
Yeah, good morning. Your name and where you call from?
Yeah, good morning, my grandfather, my sister Martina. My name is Ali, particular next to family and friends around the car with Joshua.
Yeah, maybe you can go ahead.
You know, I saw a video yesterday, Martina or my brother, you know, I just say, this is why I want for some time, the former president of the Republic of the country, he had to take responsibility sometimes when things happening in a party and start accusing the executive or the current president. Can you imagine the speaker say fanatic over after when as speaker someone will not support it, I come from the unit party background, pull out with the cool, but still I get voting where I have a small message on your radio station and see how they will convene and look on it to vote for Richard Cool, but they're not happy. So what is the other one is voted for? Why is it fanatic over? Except for the cover getting up, I didn't want to be honest with you. I even let you know, working with the president, even my own Richard Cool. So why is it fanatic over to be working with the president? Since the president became president, he has not said anything now that fanatic over. He will not pass. I will step on it because I come from the city. You know, When you win, he said there is no CDC, there is no Israel party. The only thing like is Masala Bureau. I will send that to Bone. I will give him my full support. So for the former president now to be accusing the current president, that the current president I want to see for the cover as people as for me, I think I do. The president we are, you had to tell his former president we are, you had to tell his former president after he was my brother Faluka. And all the people are fighting for the cover. That's not for the CDC. You know, part they only have us 11 non-local in our CDC non-local is 26. They have 26 religiously. Who is up for this tomorrow for a yesterday? It's magical. Who is up for this tomorrow for a yesterday? It's Canada. It's policy background. So I say former president want to see the parliament, the accusing current president, I will current president, now want to see CDC. You have to post that. Thank you very much.
Okay, 0778-665 0730-105. This is the Positive Show, and it's on Love FM, Love TV, and on loveradioonline.com. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Yes, your name and where you call from?
Good morning, Big Brother Jala, and good morning to Tina.
Good morning to you.
Thank you for your talking point. My name is Mama Furi, and I call you from Do Community Samanima Village.
Yeah, good.
Big Brother, I listen to you reading the resolution from the House of Representatives. All I am saying, sometimes we regret what former president we have to serve this country because all of his statement is not in the direct interest of the Liberian people. Your party have supported someone for the speakership. Your party have supported someone for speakership. End of the day, my judge of the citizen have voted for Honorable J for that cover he have won the speakership position. Today, they are going against. Check the listing. You see, my judge of the citizen